Hello and welcome to the Work from Home show. We're so happy to be here and we're happy that you're here as well. We're going to help you find a job or create a job or think about maybe some side hustles. What do you think, ladies?
Oh, perfect. We love that part because there's so many of you out there who may be needing a new job if you've got one already, or you have to go someplace still, or if you're in a job that, is just not the perfect fit for you. There's going to be something on one of our shows. We've had 33 of these babies so far. You can go back and look and
Yeah.
see some of the other job opportunities that we've talked about. And it's on
Wow.
YouTube. Just go to YouTube and punch in Marian LaSalle, and then her little picture will show up, and punch on her picture, and natural curiosity pops up. And we've got a ton of videos on there and doing more. Every week we do 3 more. And we started
Wow.
back in December. So there's a ton of stuff for you to read or hear about and watch and listen to it on our podcast. All of these shows are on the popular podcast stations. So remember that too, if you want to take us with you in your ears. So thank
Excellent.
you. Isn't that fun? Thank you, Marian, for bringing us in. She's our person who does all the technical stuff. I won't call her the wizard. She gets tired of that, but she is a wizard. She knows how to do all this. And she's an author. She's a trainer. And she's got a wonderful program now where you can be the star of your own show. It's called Spotlight Productions. So check her out at naturalcuriosity.life and get your own show just like ours. And our very special guest is Mariana Cortez. Thank you for being with us, Mariana. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Lady Lou. And thank you, Marianne, both of you. This is a great service that you're doing for everybody, especially now that people need new jobs, new ideas to be creative. Definitely.
Yes, that creative part is where we come in. We love that part because we can help you create stuff. We're available, and I know Mariana would be too,
Yeah,
as to far as bounce ideas off of us. And since we've had a little bit of experience with doing videos, we can help you do a lot of things because, as we know, video is the in thing on the internet right now.
that's right.
Right. So Marian has some interesting jobs to share with us today. So take it away, Marian.
Okay, so yeah, I get excited about Mondays. Mondays are one of my favorite days. A lot of people will say, "Oh, it's Monday, how you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm so excited it's Monday. We get to talk about opportunities for you to create an income for yourself or a side hustle that you might want for some extras. You might want to do some traveling after this weird thing's over." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you might want to save up for something special for a birthday or an anniversary or something. Who knows why you want that money? But the main reason that Lady Lou and I created this show is because people were getting laid off by the droves.
Yeah.
And we didn't want them to have to go somewhere. We wanted them to be able to work from home. And it's become so popular that we just decided to keep going with it no matter what, because we want you to have the choice of working from home, even if it's for a job with some other company. That's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of companies, as we have found out, have realized that they can save a lot of money by having a work from home crew.
Yeah, that's true. So true. Even full buildings are now just empty because everybody's home working. Incredible.
Yes, isn't that the truth? I wonder about that. I wonder how life is going to be so much different this time next year, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very, very different. Hmm.
yeah. All right, so let's get started right away about looking into some things that I found. Remember, every single job that we bring you or opportunity is real. It's not a fly by night scam, or you don't have to worry. It's a real job with real people, real companies, real pay. And I make sure of that. So if anybody brings something to me, I go and check it out myself because you never know. So and so told me, yeah, so and so told me. Okay, well, if so and so told you, where'd they get it? So I go and check it
Hmm.
out for myself to make sure that you don't fall into anything, weird.
That's good. You're protecting everybody, Marian.
Yeah, I'm the mother bear.
Yeah, that's right, Mama
new,
Bear.
new title, Mary and the Mother Bear.
Yes, the Mother Bear.
Here, let me protect you. It's okay. Another thing that I want you to keep in mind is we have 33 weeks of this, and we don't hide the information inside the video to make you watch every video. Okay, we want you to, and we want you to be able to share this with your friends. My goodness. But we don't want you to have to go through everyone to see what we have brought you. So you can see in the description all the links every single week of the products and the services and the job opportunities. All right.
Wow.
Perfect.
Very cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
The first one I'm going to bring you is one that I find fits me and my idea of what it's like to live life to the fullest, and that is Boldly. So boldly.com has jobs. They are hiring right now, work from home. You don't have to worry. It is amazing, really. Let me get rid of that little thing so you can see the whole thing. They are actively hiring for executive assistants, marketing and social media specialists, project managers, and legal assistants. So they're asking you to step outside your comfort zone, be bold, and contact them at boldly.com/jobs. So what do you
Wow.
ladies think about this company?
Looks good. It looks
Yeah.
great. And then if people are not used to being on video or being an executive assistant to people, I mean, they can definitely practice some things for themselves, because it at the beginning it's not easy. It's just like riding a bike, but then they can definitely have connection with those executives that they need to assist. Look at all these jobs. They look good.
Yeah. And Flex Jobs gave them 2020. Now that's this year. They are the company to watch, and it's a big operation, Flex Jobs, and you do have to pay to be in Flex Jobs, but they have a lot of great opportunities too. If you want to think about joining, I think it's $14 a month or something like that. It's not that expensive, but it's highly recommended, and people love Flex Jobs, and they're one of the top 100 companies in Flex Jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Another award winner is When Work Works, and that's an executive, bold, flexible title. It's a 2018 winner. So basically, they're a great place to work. They're certified. These are real jobs, and they pay really well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they start at $16 an hour and go up, and they have training. And it is a W-2, which means you really are your own boss. So you get to decide when you want to work, how much you want to work, and with what company you want to work. So they're like a holding tank, Boldly is. So companies come to them and say, hey, we need 20 representatives for our company that we're hiring for this particular company. So you get to look through them all and decide which one you want to work for. Now, that's what I call flexible.
Wow.
Well, now, Marian, you said W-2. Doesn't that mean that they have taxes taken out? 1099 is the one for contract workers.
I don't know, but on their website it says you're a W-2 employee, so that means you get benefits and things like that. So I don't know exactly, Lady Lou, the answer to your question. I just know that
that's good, though. W-2 is so much better if you just want a paycheck and for sure that you've got some benefits. That's good.
Yeah, perfect. Boldly.com.
Yeah, boldly.com.
Nice.
Yeah, I when I found this, I thought, okay, this is something new. I hadn't heard of this one before, and I love the name.
Yeah, because it is bold to ask for a job. It's quite courageous. It takes some courage.
And the 3 jobs that I'm going to be bringing you today, including Boldly, they are jobs, okay, where you're working for someone else and they're telling you what to do. And so that's not for everybody. So I want you to know we're also going to be talking about things that you can do for yourself. Okay. So don't worry if you're not into getting a job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next one I think I'm in love with because I absolutely love nuts.
Nuts.
So
Oh,
the
Wow.
nuts.com team is really, really, really special for me. They're hiring right now. It's a fast-paced company, but you know what they're hiring for right now are remote workers. Okay, as you can tell, they also have opportunities for you to work inside the company. You know, shucking nails, nuts. Not really.
mm,
But one of the things I loved when I went to their website was the fact that, oh my God, I could buy a bunch of these for gifts for people. They have superfood powders, which I drink every day. They
Wow.
have coffee and tea, snacks, chocolates. Oh, who doesn't like chocolate? They have
Mm.
baking supplies, cooking supplies, dried fruit, and nuts and seeds. And so they have all these packages that for like Christmas and stuff, right? So you know they're hiring because they're ramping up right now for the fall season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I I think I've seen this one advertised on television.
I bet.
Uh-huh.
Nuts.com. And they're starting their pay at $16 an hour with overtime available.
Nice.
Wow. That's great for the holiday season.
I
Oh
think
boy.
so. I think so. And you know, a lot of these companies, they're hiring so many people because they went remote so fast that a lot of them have training and opportunities to be a newbie. Like, let's say, if you're not familiar with a lot of the stuff that they do, they're more forgiving now because they're hiring so many people in such a short period of time.
Mm.
So don't worry if you're a newbie, it's okay.
Oh.
I'll help the newbies.
Yes,
Oh,
there you
yes,
go.
yes, yes. We're going to get to that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see here. I had that website up, and I guess I closed it. That's how I am. I close things, and I'm not supposed to.
You'll
Okay.
find it.
It's okay.
This one is great. And then the name, nuts.com. Careers.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh,
Okay, so the next one we have is, what'd you do with it, Marian? Oh, there it is. There it is.
There. There it is.
They call it TTech, so TTEC. Okay,
Mm.
so TTechJobs.com is where you're going to go. And I found this company to be very interesting. They're worldwide, but they're only hiring in the United States right now. And you can join their company and work from home, and they're willing to train you. They have amazing amounts of jobs. They really are looking for customer experiences. So I would imagine most of them are going to fit into the customer relations. So probably a lot of telephone work, maybe some video, who knows. But I would highly recommend that you look into this. This is a little more high paying, a little more professional. So for those of you who, you know, have a career going, I would definitely look at this one. Okay. They
Mm-hmm.
do have opportunities for consultants, technology people, and they really, really, really love their veterans. They pay special attention to veterans. So if you're a vet, make sure you let them know that, and you'll get special treatment.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
this one sounds so very interesting for someone looking for a career because we have heard stories from different people on our show who have been in the telephone sales business in particular. They
Ooh,
make
yeah.
big bucks
Oh,
and
yes.
they're at home all day so they can take care of their families or they can do their laundry in between phone calls, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do
Yeah.
that.
So do I.
Me too. That's the
Yeah.
beauty of being at home. You can take care of things.
Yeah, that's right.
So those three companies are jobs. So ladies, let's talk about some strategies and some ideas of things that people could do now for themselves. Of course, we are always thinking about Uber or, the places that deliver food, but I know there's other choices. Do y'all have some ideas?
Yes, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
people have so much knowledge and they want to help. They want to be in service for others. Also, of course, they can do some workshops. They can get some workshops going online. Something about, maybe somebody knows about how to do some self-defense, and they can put it online with themselves and other people on Zoom. Or also classes about how to bake, or how to paint. And that lights you up, Lady Lou, about how to bake.
How to bake? Yes, I don't know how.
Well, other people know, and they can put it online, and they can definitely also get paid for it. Yeah. And other people can help this person, because it needs a team. It needs, we cannot be lonely wolves. For example, you two, you have a great team going. And then you put these videos up, and people can share them. And then it gives you guys so much exposure and clients, future clients too. And it needs a team, definitely too. But yeah, I was thinking of workshops. People can create workshops all day.
So, Mariana, let's investigate that a little bit, because I'm just about ready to set a date. As a matter of fact, I have a date in mind for a workshop that I'm giving online using Zoom, where people can come in, they can ask questions. It's real time. Of course, I'll record it if they want to watch it later. But I'm going to have a class on Patreon. Now, why? Yes, everybody says that. I always sell out. So if you're interested in Patreon, please let me know immediately, and I will make sure that you get in, because it does sell out as soon as I get it up there.
Wow.
Why does it sell out? Well, let me tell you. Because Patreon allows you, as a creator, podcaster, a video maker, a miniature maker, a candle maker, it doesn't matter. You could be just funny. And people in your community want to support you and keep you making them laugh. Keep you showing your art. They want you to continue on. It's not a donation, it's a support, and it's monthly. So we have people who are cooks, who are nutritionists. We have people who are doing podcasts, talking about who knows what. Okay.
Yeah. There's so many themes. So
Making
many.
lots of money. That's right. And so that's just one way. Marianne is talking about having webinars or workshops or opportunities for people to sign up for your classes. Okay.
Yeah,
so
definitely. That can be possible.
Think of something that you know that and you don't have to think that whether someone would pay for it or not. Honestly, people will buy just about anything.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but it's true. Let me tell you a quick story about how I learned that. I used to have a consignment store long time ago, and I had some ladies in the back room that would bring everything in, clean it up, price it, and put it out on the floor.
Yeah.
And one day I came into work, and they had priced a paint by numbers that wasn't finished. It wasn't even finished. And they had like $10 on it. And a lady, before I had a chance to yell at the ladies, like, what are you thinking? You drinking back here or what? Smoking pot? What are you doing? Before I had a chance to do that and take it down, a lady came in and said, oh my God, I love it. Do you have any more?
She wanted it. Half done.
Don't put restrictions on yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People need so many things.
And if sometimes we just think, oh, that's everybody does that. Well, no, they don't. They don't. And maybe you know how to, in fact, I do this. I know how to make cuttings from sticks and make new plants out of them. Have I gotten that video up yet? No.
Wow.
That's the video I'm working on.
Yes. people need to know how to garden, how to
Yes,
grow
yes,
things
yes.
now.
Anything that you have knowledge of that's fun for you, keyword fun,
Yes.
interesting, challenging, but don't do something you hate. Do
Oh
something you
God,
love.
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yes.
So what are some other ideas that we have that people could create an income for themselves?
The workshops, and also some people are teaching languages,
That's true.
English, Spanish, to so many other countries. Kids from China are tuning in to teachers here in the US. It's amazing. I have a client, she's a teacher, and she teaches English and Spanish to English speakers. So it's
Perfect.
awesome. And
There you go.
a website also creates a like a schedule for her. All she has to do is log in, and some people are new there, and she gets paid for she doesn't even have to market herself. You see.
All right. I have one that is just, it's all about our experiences, right? So I know two ladies just right off the top of my head who find good homes for people who have disabilities. So Alzheimer's, or they're elderly and they can't care for themselves anymore. And that's
Amazing.
their business. They help you find a place for your husband, your wife, your neighbor, whatever it is, okay, a family member usually.
Amazing.
And you could go to something as simple as a place for mom, or you could have a real conversation with a person like you who could go and do those investigations for them and recommend places for them.
Oh,
And
That's
then one
wonderful.
lady I know, I took it even further, and she's kind of doing what Lady Lou's doing. Once she has them in the homes and she sees they don't have a water filter, she sells them water filters because she wants them to have, good, clean water. And now with COVID, they have the air conditioning things like Lady Lou's doing, not air conditioning, but air
air
filters,
purification.
air
Nice.
purification. Right. So you could go into places like that and say, look, I want to help you keep, things like the virus out of your home.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's just a matter of thinking outside the box.
Yep. Yes.
That's it. That's good.
Definitely.
Well, Mariana, tell us what you do exactly with your languages and your communication business. This is fascinating.
I love it. I've done it for 10 years already, Lady Lou and Marian. And I keep other viruses outside of the home with my language of connection, because those viruses that are like resentment and disappointment and sadness, depression, they're viruses, and they're not wrong. They're just heavy. And what I do is I show people how to flip every home into more aliveness, more happy thoughts and ideas and connections. So it has a method. It's a full method of yielding and appreciating and collaborating with people, giving each other games. It is so much fun.
Well,
So
I know.
let's say somebody wants to work from home. How can you help them, Mariana?
Yeah. For example, if a person wants to work from home and it's their first time on Zoom with other people and everything, what I can help them with is how to yield to other people's flaws, because sometimes we're not used to collaborating, and then we have all these thoughts about what this screen should do or this other screen should not say. Or so one of our tools is called yielding. So whoever works from home and they've got all these screens going, and then the kids also have their own Zooms with school and everything. One of our tools is called yielding, and it's very powerful. It's yielding to what is actually happening and not trying to control it. It is the hardest thing, but these 10 tools, they're very they create a lot of enthusiasm and intensity. It's a higher intensity than the drama that we get into. It's really cool. Yeah, that's one of the tools that I can show.
Is
Now,
that
I
a
know
class? Is it a class you teach, or is it just a one-on-one?
We can do classes, and I also do one-on-ones, and I also teach, for example, teams like law firms or insurance agencies, and I give them 10 tools. Yielding is only one of them, but these 10 tools create like a song as you speak to people, and a lot of connection comes along and cooperation. Everybody becomes invisible instead of thinking of themselves. So then they really get into a team spirit. It's really cool. I love it.
Oh.
Yeah.
you're offering a free session, it looks like. And what can they expect if they take you up on your free session?
Yeah, free session means we meet on Zoom or Skype or FaceTime, whichever video preference people have, and we meet for 30 minutes, and I give them 10 tools, 10 communication tools within the conversation, just so that they notice where they're blocking some money or love. Those two things that we human beings want more of. Money and love and support. So, yeah.
I love that.
30 minutes.
30 home. I mean, that's a lot. That's going to give them a whole bunch. So please, folks out there, take her up on it. This is beautiful.
Also, like in team, like a whole team, I can coach a whole team during their lunchtime for free. And then they get to see where they are completely blocking each other. And once they see that awareness becomes so eye-opening for everybody. Yeah.
Wow. It's not only communication, that's team building.
Team building, synergy, the synergy between everybody. And usually when there's a group of 10, usually 2 people leave because they can't stand the aliveness. And then they actually filter themselves out. And then the company owner gets a great benefit because they left by themselves and they stayed with the players, with the true players.
Oh.
It's interesting how it happens. Some people don't want to get out of their fight, and it's okay. You know, everybody's in their journey. But whoever wants to really play and be with these tools, really cool. Very, very cool.
So I would say, so anyone out there who knows a person who has a team that they're working with online in particular, this is a beautiful benefit. So please tell them about Mariana, or tell Mariana about them, and she'll go talk to them.
Yeah.
Because they need this training, because it's all new to most of us.
Now, you're not just working with individuals, you work with corporations as well, right?
Yes, corporations, small businesses, and individuals. All.
Well, I think this is very important for companies right now, because we're all trying to figure out how to work from home together. Okay,
yes.
We're working together, but we're all working from home, so we're all on Zoom, and I mean, I'm sure that you're busy as all get out, because people need you right now.
Yes.
Desperately.
Yes, and we just talked to a woman that she organizes events for a whole community of like a whole. They're in Texas. They're in Austin. It's like, I don't know, thousands of homes. It's a whole community, and she's gonna create a Zoom for me to coach them on how to have a higher team spirit in their homes. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
I love
cool.
it.
Yeah. Very needed.
Very needed.
Well,
very
remember,
needed.
everyone, Mariana is offering a free session for you, okay? 30-minute free session, so you can talk to her about either your personal work from home opportunities that are, just driving you out of your mind, and you need some information about how to communicate with maybe your employer, or maybe a coworker, or you could turn her on to where you're working and let them talk to Mariana about what it is that she can do for the company that they work for. I think this is a great opportunity. Don't pass it up.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Marian and Lady Lou.
Well, thank you, Mariana, for being here. I mean, this is great information for so many people, not just companies or just individuals. Share this video. That's our plea with all of our shows. Share them with your social media. Share them with your buddies on emails. Just let them know that we're out here because, hey, we don't charge for this. So if you've got a message you want to get out there, let us know. Just say, come on to YouTube, and down in the comments you can say, hey Louise, I want to talk to you about coming on your show, something like that, because there are so many beautiful people out there who have a message, and we'd love to share it with all of our viewers. So thank you again, Mariana and
Thank
Marian.
you.
Thank you, audience, for being here. We just love you all, and we want you to share, and we share. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.